Yo boys, today I took an absolute banger trade. An absolute banger trade with a 1 to 4 risk to reward. Well, at least that's what I thought. Listen up boys. I exited out early because of scarcity. I was scared. And this was because of yesterday's trade. Yesterday's trade looked pretty much the same. Like literally, I think exactly the same. So what macro opened at 9:50. This was like another reason. So let me tell you the backstory. I was waiting, I was so patient. You know, liquidity swept here, as we can see. This is after macro and whatnot, after market open. 1 minute fair value gap. Now, reason. All right, we'll stick to the one. But I entered here. I entered literally on this second time it bounced on. I entered, and around this top bit, I exited my whole position. Instead of aiming all the way here and here to TP1 and TP2, I closed my trade here because I was scared. Which this is a new emotion. I've never really had an emotion like this since like my beginning stages of trading. I've sort of got over fear. I just take a trade anyway. But for some reason today, and I know this, I definitely know this is from yesterday's trade. Yesterday's trade quite fucked me up because it was literally the exact same setup. And for some reason, ooh, I know the exact reason. I was gonna go out with my friends to ride some bikes, and like it was all just time and time. Because think about it from my point of view. I usually stop trading at about 10:30 New York time. This was literally this fair value gap got filled at 10:30. So for me, my mind was like, yo, market is sort of slowing down. Market open isn't as volatile anymore. Plus, I've got to go ride with my friends in like 10 minutes. My mum's fucking cooking dinner, which I love my mum. So I had to use my phone on the dinner table, and I rushed back upstairs, took the trade. So I was in a bit of a rush, even though I didn't even have college today, bro. So mostly environmental issues, bro. Environmental issues. I mean, this was a perfect setup, and I was also sort of procrastinating on this trade because the one, like, you can imagine here, right? Market's just gone down this rally. Obviously, it's swept liquidity. But for some reason I was looking more in a 5 minute. I never really trust the 1 minute as much anymore, but I'm trying to get used to it. I'm trying to get more used to the 1 minute because I see so many more opportunities on the 1 minute. But you can imagine around here, right? I've got this sort of market action going on. This bullish stuff hasn't happened yet. You can imagine my emotions. There's no fair value gap here yet. But on the 1 minute there is, you know, there's no break of structure on the 5 minute. But on the 1 minute there is that break of structure. And obviously this fair value gap wasn't even really, is that after break of structure? Sort of. So, but for me, as in like quick minded, took this trade, I entered. It got around here, market started sort of chopping. And for some reason, I just got scared. I was like, fuck it, I want to just get out of here. I don't know, man. I don't know. So, I'm not happy because I could have made 4% today. 4. That's a lot of percentage in trading, bro. So I'm pretty pissed, but at least it's showing that markets are getting back. That's what I'm happy about. I haven't been trading for months. because of the market action, which is really, really annoying. But market's getting its shit together. Lost for words. As literally as soon as I left the house, I got ping, trading view, ping. So I left a little ping on TP1. Instantly, TP1 already taken out. Look back on my phone, market's already all the way up here and whatnot. So I'm not really proud of this moment, but that's what happens, man. Now, key takeaways from this: don't ever bring your past experiences or the things that happened in your last trade, the emotions that occurred in your last trade, into your current trading day, because that will fuck you up like it did to me. You see what I could have made today? 4%, bro. That is some gains. Some gains right there. Or actually, maybe like 3% because I would have closed some of my position here. But basically, I would have, you know, made quite a bit of money. Quite a decent amount of money. Off the most simple setup. This is literally an A+ setup. Now, obviously, I'm more of a 5-minute type of order flow guy. So I was looking at 5-minute, and you know, 5-minute, it looks just, you know, it doesn't look very bullish order flow. So, you know, that's the main reason I sort of exited so early. And obviously you can see after that you couldn't have gotten anywhere if you decided to enter only on the 5-minute. So this is sort of why I'm stepping away from 5-minute only. 1-minute and 5-minute time frame, fair value gap, breaker structure, liquidity sweep, all that. But it has to be 1-minute aligned with the 5-minute, which this was. It was, but as I keep on saying, at the beginning it doesn't really align. Obviously on the 1-minute it seems bearish now because you're looking at it in this sort of way, but let's just imagine, how can I show this? Bar replay, I think I have it. Alright. So you could imagine, right? I've just entered. Market is just sort of bouncing up and down, up and down. I'm worrying, you know, I've got, not stress, but I've got a little bit of a time crunch. I want to get to do my other things. Market has, you know, it's slowing down already, you know, it's not looking promising. Obviously liquidity's been swept. And this is on the 1-minute. 5-minute, you know, it's looking just not looking bullish. I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain this, but in my eyes I can see exactly what I did wrong. It was all emotions based today because, to be honest, normally I've got my emotions quite under control. It's mainly just like FOMO and greediness, you know, it's lit with things like that. But today was a very emotional trading day, bro. Very emotional. Because this is why trading strategy, you know, you can have the best strategy in the world, but if it's not the right person behind that strategy, you're not going to get anywhere. Obviously I am the right person behind this strategy, but the right mindset behind the strategy, if I could say. So pretty sad, but you know, at the end of the day I learned a lot from this, like a lot. So I'm happy now. So let's do a little bar replay. I don't actually use this shit, to be fair. I will just play. This is how it would have looked basically. You can see what I mean. Like market, I was sort of here, right after this move. Like I was no longer looking at the markets. I hope you guys understand my point of view. So, key takeaways from next time. Let me even fucking write this shit down quickly. Let me write this down. Key takeaways for next time. Ways. Don't bring fucking hell. Don't bring vast emotion. So, don't bring past emotions onto the next trading day. Important shit, boys. What was the next bit? Next bit, what the fuck was it, bro? What did I say, bro? I said, bro, I got goldfish memory, bro. I can't lie. It was, don't bring past emotions into the next trading day, and also don't leave it till too late. How would I say this? I've got it. Don't leave the markets. I don't know, because I've always seen that, like, this is quite a rare case, to be honest. But obviously the trade went very well. Why I say it's a rare case, because usually, as I said, around 10:30, market just sort of seems to slow down. It can still obviously hit all of these, but for day trading and plus, you know, you don't want to. Alright, I'm still going to write it down. Don't bring past emotions onto the next trading day. How would I write this? Fuck, I might have to re-watch the footage, or I have to just go on bed and think about it. Fuck, bro, how can I not remember this? Alright. Scrap that. Anyway, guys. Key takeaways. Don't bring past emotions onto the next trading day. Always wait for macro, obviously. Set TP1s, set TP2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, risk management, all that stuff. I literally, bro, it's funny because today, this morning, literally, you're gonna see what I've written down. I've repeated this to myself. Just before I started trading, I repeated this to myself just to make sure my mind is right. Let me read this because this is important stuff, actually. Really important. If you guys are still watching, this is important shit, mate. Let me read it out to you. This is my rewrited version of Mark Douglas's quotes. I'm a consistent winner because I only take trades based on my strategy. I predefine the risk of every single trade I take. I'm willing to lose a trade. I act upon my strategy without hesitation or scarcity. I continually monitor my susceptibility for making errors, like I'm doing right now. I understand the absolute necessity of these principles, and I never violate them. This is the important one. Listen up. I must be rigid in my rules and flexible on my expectations. Let me read that again. I must be rigid in my rules and flexible on my expectations. Meaning my rules, my strategy, the way that I trade on the markets. No emotions, nothing like that. Just pure boxes and all this crap on here, all this makeup. Must be rigid. absolutely rigid. I cannot, you know, mess about with this stuff. Okay, no, sorry. Let me say that again. I've just described the worst. I must be rigid in my rules and flexible on my expectations. Meaning my rules, my psychology, my rules. You know what your rules are. You know exactly what they are. You must be rigid, meaning you cannot even think to take some stupid trades, because if you will always be profitable if you're rigid in your rules and flexible in your expectations, meaning whether you win or you lose, you don't care. You're flexible. Flexible like a fucking. Anyway. Yeah, man. I don't know. There's nothing to really think about, because I took this trade and I was scared and I didn't act upon the whole move. And I exited like a little bitch. Right here, because here's another reason why I was just sort of confused, to be honest. Right. Bearish 1 minute fair value gap. Also a bearish 5 minute fair value gap. Right here. So you can imagine on this 5 minute candle, I was pretty not shitting my pants, but you know, I just wanted to leave, man. You know. I'm not gonna say today wasn't a trading day. You know, it was. I focused my whole day to trade today. I ended up leaving early to ride bikes with my friends. Stupid, man. Stupid reasons, but that was a good trade recap. See you guys tomorrow or whenever I next take a trade. I don't give a fuck if you watched it, if you didn't watch it.